Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Markapisu video EE, episode 13, if I can do math. Pretty sure I can, last time I checked. I wake up to the sunlight streaming through my windows. Finally, the weekend is here. That's right, fellas. Today we are going to Kira's house, which I'm going to predict this is going to be epic. A day of complete freedom. I even got to sleep in a little. Oh, transition already. Crazy. I get ready for the day and head downstairs for breakfast. My aunts, Uncle, Mina, and Erlyn are already eating.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Good morning.
I'm glad we got to see you. We're just about to head over to the bakery.
Yes, we don't see nearly enough of you kids these days. We've all been so busy, haven't we?
I grab some food for myself and join them at the table. Yeah, I guess we've all had a lot going on.
We should do something as a family. I've been missing everyone.
I've been reading a lot of family type mangas, if you know what I'm saying.
I know. Why don't we have a movie night tonight? It's been too long since our last one.
Oh, and it went exactly like this.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, I love movie night.
Count me in. I just know there's going to be popcorn involved. Someone's going to cut a hole in the bucket. I've seen this all before. It's deja vu.
Erlyn, you should join us too.
She smiles.
I'd be honored. Is there anything special I should prepare for this movie night?
Nope, it's just all of us spending time together to watch a movie.
That sounds delightful. Thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. Then we'll close the bakery early tonight. I'm so excited.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to it myself. The movie nights with Mom and Dad were always funny too. We should have another one next time they're home. Aunt Amiko and Uncle Hajime soon head over to the bakery while the rest of us finish up breakfast. After cleanup, Nina and Erlyn return to their rooms to get ready for the day. I return to my own room. Other than movie night, I have no plans. Maybe I should see if someone's free to hang out. Over to Kira's place? Alright, there's no way. We've gone too far with the cozy route. We have to see Kira. I was going to check out the VR at Kira's place today. Imagine not picking that option out of those two. Literally could not be me. After getting ready, I leave the house. It's a bit of a walk from my place to Kira's, but the weather is warm and mild, making it a pleasant trip. The closer I get, the larger and fancier the surrounding houses look. Her home is in the really nice part of town. Even though her family doesn't live with her, it seems that they still want her to be comfortable. She lives a little closer than I thought, and I arrive early. Hopefully, Kira doesn't mind. I stop in front of the address she gave me. A fancy, black luxury car is parked out front. Am I at the right house? I didn't think Kira had a car. As I double-check the address, the front door opens and I see Kira holding the door for an older man and woman. They're dressed in a very tasteful upscale clothes. Those must be her parents, though Kira doesn't look much like them. Well, yeah, you know when the music stops, there's going to be a serious scene. I can feel it in my loins. I didn't know her parents would be here. Maybe I should leave? I don't know how they'd react to their daughter having a strange boy over. Kira spots me before I can go.
Oh, you're early.
Excuse me, water time, I cannot speak. Let us try that once more. Her parents turn around and look me over.
Hello, young man.
Hi, sorry, is this a bad time?
Not at all. We were just leaving.
Ah, is this a friend of yours, Kira?
Yes, he's a classmate from school. We have a school project together.
Hi, I'm Markapi. It's nice to meet you, Mr. and Mrs. Igarashi.
Pleasure's all ours.
He extends a hand, which I take, grips my hand firmly before releasing. Somehow, this introduction feels more like a business transaction than a real conversation. Mrs. Igarashi looks from me to Kira and back to me again.
Were you two going to remain in the house together?
This music, man, it's making me feel some type of way right now. I don't know what's going on. This is what I was worried about. Set the story straight. Don't let them house block me. Don't make it big. Let's just set the story straight. Yes, but only so I could test out the Orbulus Chasm.
Oh, yes, of course.
Wait, is that going to get Kira in trouble? It's still prototype, so it's possible she shouldn't share it. Or not. We could do something else. No, that sounds exactly like what I would want to avoid. Like, hang out. Kira stares at me and I trail off. This is just making things worse. Surprisingly, her parents don't seem to care.
Well, I hope you two enjoy yourselves. We're on our way out.
So I'm getting the vibe that they don't really care, like what Kira does. And they're like, oh, you know, business, business. Oh, you can fuck our daughter. So I'm getting the feeling that they're not emotionally there for her. So that's unfortunate. Maybe we can fill that emotional void for Kira.
Yes. We're passing through on our way to a prior engagement and needed to pick something up.
Kira remains quiet as she walks her parents to their car.
It's nice that Kira has a friend. We don't normally hear about any of them.
Sorry that we aren't able to stay longer. Perhaps next time we can give you a proper welcome.
No problem. I'm still confused by how relaxed her parents are about this situation. A strange boy staying in an empty house with their daughter. Alone and unsupervised? If anything, they almost seem relieved to see me.
Goodbye, Kira.
Goodbye.
Have fun with your little friend.
Whoa, we're not little, ma'am. I assure you.
I will.
They start the ignition and drive away, leaving Kira and I standing in the driveway. Your parents seemed like they were in a rush to catch a flight or something.
No, they're always like that.
Her voice sounds tight, even though her face remains a neutral mask. She turns to me.
Do you want to come in?
Yes. Sure. She abruptly turns and leads me into the house. I follow her into the living room and sit on the broad couch. Her house feels very spacious and sleek. A new background? Oh, ooh la la. Very modern, as the kids say in interior design terms. You know, we got a bay window, open windows. It's an open concept. I really like this. Although she has the newest electronics and high-end furniture, it lacks the feeling of coziness that a home brings. It reminds me of a model house rather than a home that's lived in. We sit in an awkward silence. I can tell Kira is tense. She sits stiffly on the other end of the couch and doesn't make eye contact.
I'll set up the Orbulus Chasm for you.
Yeah, something definitely feels off. I should make sure she's okay. Play VR. Video games come before girls. This has always been the case. It always will be the case. JK, let's see what's going on. Kira is clearly upset about something. Oh, the music stopped. It's gonna get serious. I should make sure she's okay before even considering playing VR. Hold on. That can wait. Are you okay?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's play VR. That didn't sound convincing. I don't think she'll tell me if I directly ask her. Maybe if we talk about something else, she'll be more willing to open up. It was cool meeting your parents. Sorry if I interrupted your time with them.
You didn't. They only came by because they needed something.
Oh, so it was a surprise drop-in? She nods. When are they going to visit next?
I don't know.
They haven't planned it yet?
No.
That's different. My parents travel often, but I always know when they'll be home. And if they surprise me, it's because they come home early rather than late. Kira seems prompted by my silence.
It's okay. I'm used to it. When I was at boarding school, I only saw them when I went home for school breaks. They said it was because it was hard to visit when the boarding schools had strict schedules.
Is that why you chose to come here to Matsukaze?
I wanted a new experience away from the busy city life, and my parents were happy to send me here.
That doesn't sound too bad. At least they seem receptive to her wants. Maybe that means they'll visit more now. Excuse me. Maybe that means they'll visit more now that you're in a regular high school. No more strict schedules to plan around.
Maybe.
I mean, this drop-in from them was more than what you normally see, right? It could be starting. She's quiet. I don't think that helped. Maybe she could ask them to visit. I'll visit her even if they won't. Every family is different. Maybe I shouldn't get so involved. Who am I to judge how Kira and her family operate? Probably best that I shut up and let her think things through herself. Kira still doesn't seem completely herself. I wonder what else I can try to cheer her up. What does Kira like? Suddenly, an idea pops into my head. Hey Kira, can I borrow your kitchen?
Huh?
She looks completely confused. I'll bet no one's asked her that before. I mean, is it okay if I use your kitchen? I just need to make something real quick.
Oh, I guess so.
She leads me into the kitchen. As with the living room, her kitchen is full of expensive, state-of-the-art gadgets. Aha! It has a milk frother. A smile grows on my face. Nothing like just frothing a good old thing of milk, am I right? Thanks, Kira.
What should I do?
Wait, are we gonna milk her? Oh, is this 18 plus? Oh, I'm gonna need sensors. You can sit down. I'll just be a moment. Kira looks skeptical. I know this sounds sketchy, but we're just gonna milk you, okay? I know this sounds sketchy, but don't worry. I won't be putting your very expensive toaster under my shirt. I think I see a smile.
Okay.
He goes back to the other room. Good. Privacy. Kira was really happy when we were in the cafe with Hello Kitty desserts. There's no way I can whip up a cake here, but I could probably recreate the latte. I mean, how hard can it be? After brewing the coffee, I use the milk frother and hope for the best. A few minutes later, I'm holding a fresh, steaming latte and bring it to the living room. Carefully, I place it in front of Kira. Ta-da! Oh, let's just take a second, take a moment. She's pretty darn cute, ain't she? That perfect 90 degrees on the elbow, that little weenus there, the open mouth, the hair. You know, it's just take it in. The music, the atmosphere, the sparkles. This is why we play games. This is why we are gamers. She glances down and blinks.
You made a latte?
Yes, but look at what's in the latte. Kira squints to get a better look.
What is it?
It's Hello Kitten. Her eyes widen and her mouth gasp in a little O. I can see why she's confused. The beautiful Hello Kitten I wanted to make looks a lot more like a frothy, lumpy cloud. But it's the thought that counts, right? I'm just foaming at the mouth right now. If you could see me in my mouth and all the foam that was in it, you would just be flabbergasted. Suddenly, Kira covers her mouth with a hand as she breaks out into giggles. They're light and delicate, like bubbles.
I'm sorry, but Hello Kitten?
She giggles again. Although I wasn't expecting that reaction at all, I catch myself smiling. Her laugh is gentle and sweet. When she calms down, a pink blush dusts her face.
I'm sorry.
Got her laugh. Were you laughing at my masterpiece? Yeah, like, we just spent hard, long, arduous man hours, and she dares laugh at this? No. Excuse me, are you trying to tell me that didn't look like Hello Kitten? Her blush deepens.
It was a good attempt.
It was the spitting image in my opinion. That grants another smile.
Thank you for the latte.
Man, so many thumbnail opportunities. Am I right? She glances back at the foam and tries to suppress her laughter. She looks to be in a good mood. Hey, latte art isn't as easy as it looks. I'd like to see you try to make it.
Okay.
We return to the kitchen. Kira puts down the coffee cup and heads over to the machine. I wait curious to see the result. So, are we just not going to play VR? Because I came here to play games. Not develop a romance, am I right? In a moment, she turns around and presents me with a steaming latte. The foam is neat and even over the coffee, and I can immediately tell it's the shape of a cat. I stand by what I said. Latte art is still difficult, but clearly you have a natural talent for it. Such an unfair advantage. She giggles.
It helps that I normally draw.
She offers me her cup.
Here.
Offer her the good one, offer her the ugly one. Oh man. This one. Here's Latte is the only... Here's Latte is the one I secretly wanted, so I'm happy she offered it to me. You made this for me? He nods. A happy warmth floods my chest. Kira made something especially for me. I will treasure it forever. Or until I drink it. I hand her my ugly latte. Then this one's for you. He giggles once more at the blobby foam, but accepts it.
Thank you.
Kira looks like she's about to say something when she's interrupted by a chime from her phone. She looks down and her face slips into a frown.
Oh, it's my parents.
What do they want?
They're on their way back to pick up one more thing.
I feel as though I should leave so I don't intrude, but I wonder if she'll be okay. As if sensing my thoughts, she speaks.
I'll be fine.
Okay, then I should probably go. She nods. I help her clean up the cups before she walks me to the door.
Thanks.
Her expression has returned to neutral, but I can tell she's back to her old self again. No problem.
I'm sorry you didn't get to try the Orbulus.
It's okay. I probably would have picked a latte making game anyway, so doing it in real life was better. She giggles.
Still, maybe the next time you come over you can try it out.
Next time? Oh, so there will be a next time? Kira nods. I grin in response. Well, we didn't get to play VR, but it was a pretty enjoyable experience. After we say goodbye, I start the walk back home. My heart feels light in my chest and I catch myself smiling. This is the first time I saw Kira really relax around me. I hope I'll be able to see more of her smiles and hear more of her laughter. Soon I return home and go up to my room. I spend my time relaxing and playing video games. Eventually I grow bored of that. There's still a little while before movie night, so I decide to head downstairs for a bit. When I get there, Mina is playing on her phone in the living room. She looks up when I enter.
Hey, cuz.
Hey, what are you up to? Before she can respond, my uncle walks in from the kitchen. Looks like he's headed back to the bakery.
Oh good, you're both here. I hope you're excited for movie night.
We're watching Boku no Pico.
Amiko's closing up. I came by to grab something.
He takes a quick glance around the room.
Can you guys clean up this mess, please?
Mina and I take a look around the room. The futon cushions have fallen off the couch. There are crumbs all over the table and more than a few on the floor. A few books and dirty dishes have also been left out. Volunteer to help, so what's the problem? What is the problem? Why can't we just clean? Clean up what? Uncle Hajime raises an eyebrow.
You don't see the crumbs on that table?
Oh, now that you pointed it out, I do.
Or the books on the floor?
That's not where they normally rest?
It shouldn't be.
Who knew? I pick up the books and put them back on the shelf. Uncle Hajime chuckles.
If you need any more help spotting the mess, you can ask Mina.
I glance over and see Mina putting the futon cushions back on the couch. Right.
I'm gonna help Amiko close up. We'll start movie night when we get back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Uncle Hajime heads back to the bakery. I gather up the dishes while Mina grabs the vacuum. Or the vacuum, as the French say. Soon, she's running the machine over the floor. Oh, I hope no dogs are watching this video. They're gonna go wild. They're gonna go crazy. Or cats too, I guess. The loud whir? What is that? The loud whir of the vacuum cleaner draws Erilyn out of her room. She looks at Mina with some confusion.
What are you doing?
Mina shuts off the machine.
We're just cleaning up before movie night.
Erilyn stares at the vacuum.
You still use these antiques to clean?
Well, yeah. It's a vacuum cleaner. Do you not use vacuums?
You suck it up with some big-ass fish, I guess.
Not like that. All of our cleaning is done by automated drones.
You know, I wouldn't have guessed that based on her clothing that they have automated drone future technology. It looks more medieval to me, but gosh darn.
Automated drones? You mean like a Roomba?
Erilyn still looks shocked, and I hurry to interject. Yes, a Roomba. They're very popular in Sweden.
Oh, I wouldn't mind having one of those. It seems easier than pushing a vacuum.
You said you're cleaning up before movie night?
Yeah.
In that case, as I am also a participant of movie night, I shall help.
I forgot to add the points, but Kira, give her like 7 points. Give Erilyn give her 4 for volunteering to help. Mina perks up.
Really?
Yes. Cleaning this whole place is a lot of effort for you to do alone, Mina. It'll be easier if I help.
I'm helping too. Erilyn glances at me, looking for a moment as if she'd forgotten I was there.
All the more reason Mina will need my help. Okay, let's get started.
She grabs the vacuum.
How do your cleaning machines work?
Oh, well, you just kind of roll it over whatever you want to clean.
Erilyn rolls the vacuum back and forth, looking puzzled.
Like this?
No. First, you have to turn it on. Like this.
Mina presses the button. As the face of someone who's just shocked. Erilyn's eyes widen at the loud roar. Jumps back like a startled puppy.
Why is it so loud? Is it having some kind of meltdown?
What? No. It's always like that. Now run it over whatever you need to clean.
Like this?
He carefully pushes it back and forth over the carpet.
Yes, exactly.
Satisfied that Mina and Erilyn have things handled for the moment, I resume picking things up. As soon as I turn my back, I hear Mina shouting.
No, not like that.
I turn around and see Erilyn trying to roll the vacuum over the coffee table. He freezes at Mina's shout.
What?
Not on the table.
You said to run it over whatever I need to clean. Does the table not need cleaning?
Yes, but we'll use something else for that.
Mina gently takes the vacuum from Erilyn.
The vacuum is for the floor only.
Ah, yes, I've mastered this now. Behold the cleaning powers of Grade Representative Erilyn.
She runs the vacuum over the same little patch of floor over and over. That's not going to work. Let's have her do something else. I grab the cloth to wipe down the tables and offer it to Erilyn. Here, since you wanted to clean the table, this is what we use instead. Do you want me to show you what to do? Erilyn scoffs.
As if I would need assistance on how to use a rag.
Okay. I step back and she comes over to the table. As Erilyn wipes down the surface, she just pushes the crumbs off the table and onto the carpet. I sigh. I guess we'll have to vacuum that up in a minute. Erilyn stands up, gazing proudly at her work.
Look at that spotless surface. Not a crumb in sight.
Give a couple more points to Erilyn, please. Yeah. I glance at Mina, who silently comes by with the vacuum. We end up having to redo some of Erilyn's cleaning, but it does actually go a little quicker with her helping out. Finally, All the floors get vacuumed and the last stray bits of stuff get put away. When we're done, Erlen beams proudly.
See? No trouble at all. Aren't you glad I was here to help?
For helping? Thank you for helping. Yes, thank you for helping. Having another pair of hands really made this go by faster. Erlen nods.
You are welcome.
Yeah, thank you for your help, Erlen. It was a lot quicker with you helping out.
You're welcome, Mina. I was happy to assist.
I'm going to go make some popcorn before Mom and Dad come back.
Good idea. Mina heads towards the kitchen. As soon as she's out of view, Erlen collapses on the couch.
Well, I'm just glad that's out of the way. It'd be a bother to have to do that again.
Huh? That was just routine cleaning. We'll have to do it again in a week or so. Her eyes widen.
You have to clean that often?
Yeah.
How exhausting! I didn't think cleaning would be such a difficult task, but after tidying just one room, I'm tired and could use a rest.
We normally don't just clean one room either. We clean all of them. She glances up at me.
Don't you ever get bored or frustrated having to clean so often?
We all use the space so everyone pitches in with cleaning. When we all work together, it's not so bad. Like today, we finished up our chores pretty quickly. Erlen's quiet for a moment.
Perhaps I haven't fully appreciated just how much effort goes into little things like this.
I'm sure Erlen's never had to think about cleaning her chores in her life. As she said, the palace has drones to handle all of that for her.
The next time you have to do chores, please let me know. As someone who also lives here, albeit temporarily, it would only be right for me to pitch in.
Plus 7 points. Thanks, Erlen. She smiles.
You're welcome.
I'm sure Uncle Hajime and Aunt Miko will be back soon. We should get ready for movie night. Erlen nods. Right on cue, Uncle Hajime returns with Aunt Miko.
Hello, everyone! We're back!
Uncle Hajime surveys the room.
This place looks great.
Aunt Miko nods.
It does! Are we ready for movie night?
Mina returns to the living room, carrying a big bowl of popcorn.
Yes! Yay, movies!
She puts the popcorn down on the table and Uncle Hajime grabs the drinks. I turn on the TV while everyone settles onto the couch.
Did we ever decide on what we're watching?
Just pick something with pangos. They're all good.
Pongos?
What's a pango?
Just the most adorable thing ever. They're like these big squishy balls of love and joy. Look, I can show you a picture of one on my phone.
Erlen leans in to look at Mina's phone.
You're right. They are adorable.
What do we have streaming this month?
I grab the remote and start scrolling through the selection on Netflix. But it's flicks, like a flick with your finger. I just love the copyrights in this game. The Pangovers, Pango Cemetery, Princess Poiries, Pango Wars, Harry Pango and the Wizard's Poi, Mission Impossible, The Lion Pango. I mean, why? Is this Pet Cemetery? The Lion Pango, man. This brings me back to my childhood. A young Pango prince is tricked by his uncle into thinking he killed his father and flees the kingdom, only to find out the truth in adulthood.
It's been a long time since we watched that.
I remember when you kids used to watch that movie on repeat.
Erlen shifts to attention.
A kingdom in peril? This one sounds interesting.
Of course, that would catch your attention.
Although it also sounds quite sinister.
Huh. When you put it like that, it kind of does. But it's not. It's actually a kid's movie.
Yep. As they see in the film, Hakuna Poi. I feel like I'm casting spells or something.
What does that mean?
Mina burst into song.
It means no worries for the rest of your boys.
I don't know what's going on. I just Why they use the point? What, can they not just say the word? Like, I don't think they're gonna get sued. I guess maybe Disney would. Galen grins.
I do enjoy no worries.
I select our film of choice and squeeze under the couch during the opening title. Carolyn is confused by a few cultural references, but seems to enjoy herself anyway. She laughs along with the rest of us and is on the edge of her seat for tense moments. Yeah, imagine not seeing Lion King and just watching it for the first time, like, oh my gosh, he's killed Mufasa. Oh, spoiler, sorry, forget that. Finally, the movie comes to an end. And Tomiko sighs contentedly.
That was really fun. I'm so happy we were able to do this again.
Me too. We'll have to plan another one soon.
Uncle Hajime stifles a yawn.
But for now, I think it's time for bed.
I'm not tired.
Hina yawns widely as she speaks. I don't think she's fooling anyone. As we scoot off the couch, Erlen faces us.
Thank you very much for letting me join your family this evening.
Plus 2 points.
You're very welcome, sweetie.
Then you'll have to join us for the next one too.
I think I might have just skipped Aunt Tomiko. Apologies for that one.
I'd like that very much.
After cleaning up, we all head upstairs and disappear into our respective bedrooms. Just rooms. Just add bed to that for no reason. I didn't realize how much I missed hanging out with my family until tonight. Uncle Hajime and Aunt Tomiko are always smiling. Sometimes I wonder if they feel like they miss out on a lot due to their work schedules. I should make more of an effort to include them. Do my parents feel that way too? It must be even harder for them with all the traveling they do. I make a mental note. Next time Mom and Dad are home, we're definitely having a movie night. Warmed by the thought, I get ready for bed and fall asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow. Play that music. Beautiful. That sounds like the end of the episode music to me, but what do I know? Oh yeah, it is the end of the episode. Okay, thank you for watching. Do me 4 favors. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always help me find a girlfriend, and bye-bye.